And the problem I'm pretty sure you're having with me is that's what you're taught. Because the pastor will say in a minute, God told me. And if I come to you, then you don't need to be questioning me because God told me to tell you. I'm not a, pastor or say to God. But it's funny how God told you, but he ain't tell me. So it's getting twisted now, ain't it? Now you think you the pastor. Mm-hmm. Brainwash. I told you, man, I'm telling you, my wife, she woke me up on the line. She said I'm a sheep, but I'm not a blind sheep. We when they say something, oh, the sky opens and everything becomes clearer. Come on, y'all. We are being brainwashed to believe that they are the only connection we have to God on the earth. But I'm the church. God is connected to me. See, what y'all, I'm going to say it. I'm saying because I'm pretty sure y'all may be scared to say it. The pastor needs to stay in their lane. The pastor needs to stay in their lane. Y'all done made too many of them God. And the leadership, the angels. They need to stay in their lane. Some things, I'm not in agreement with that. You're just so disobedient. That's why God ain't blessing you. Oh, man. See, I know you may say with Elder Kirk, there's a lot of confusion because the way you were taught. But Elder Kirk I said, y'all, I was there. I was there. The things that I knew that were in order and the things that I knew that were out of order, okay, let me write, I had to take a mental note on this because that ain't right. I know for a fact that's not right. I had a friend of mine come to me one time, and there's something else I wanted to say to everyone. And he pulled me to the side. We were, and he said, Kirk, man, you're a good dude. You're a good dude, Kirk. He said, if I notice there's somebody that loves this church, this ministry, he said it would be you. Because I know, you the truth, you the real deal. I'm not blowing up. I'm not doing, this is the conversation we had. And he said, Kirk, if I tell you some things, you would leave right now. He said, I've seen some things because he was married into the lead, the head of the, and he said, I saw some stuff. He said, I've seen things done that's not right. And he said, that'll be the one thing that'll keep me from coming to God. He said, because the stuff I saw, that it can't know. He said, I can't. He said, even things that were, towards you, said toward, what I'm saying, and just where things were going to go. He said, I can't tell you because I know you leave. And that's not the first time I had that. I had that a few other times. But that's why I want y'all to understand I know where you are. Somebody said they came to the ministry one time, and my wife and I, we invited them, and they were not comfortable when they came. They didn't like what was said. They didn't like how it went down. But they would not say to us, you need to leave. They wouldn't say. They wouldn't. They were so. They didn't want to say anything. We won't come back. This is your thing. But y'all, we'll talk to you later. They ain't never call us no more. I'm gonna be honest with you. They ain't call us no more. If you are with someone, you go visit, and stuff is not right, you need to say something. Don't call me no more. I don't care. But I'm going to tell you, when we go, I saw the demon on the wall, baby. Okay? I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know. What God shows me, I'm going to let you know. And how they say you stay at your own discretion, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say you need to get up out of there. Which I wish some people would have said to me. 3 to 4 people said something to me, but you know what? Those were my warnings. Hello. But I was just like, no, I love. Spent a long time. Spent a long time, of many a years, y'all. So now, Elder Kurt, of course I'm going to, hey, I'm not the number one enemy, but I tell you what, for a church that's not doing right, that's doing traditions, I don't have no love for you. I tell you that. And you can quote all the scriptures and say whatever you want to say. Ichabod on my head, get out of here. I done learned about that. And all this other stuff that y'all be kicking. Putting the oil, they get the oil on him. Pour the oil on him so he can melt. Come on now. Too much learning has made Elder Kirk mad. And I'm not talking about mad as in upset mad. I believe God. Bottom line. So everybody on today, I need you, when you go to your church tomorrow, or you know, whoever you may be listening to, or whoever may be your leader, I need you to pay special attention to what they're beating you in the head with. And when I say beating you in the head with, I'm talking about they're saying over and over and over again. And find out if that's for your spiritual growth or is that for their financial growth. It's time out for all of these false prophets and, you know, just out here getting money. I got this prayer cloth. I got this oil for $200. You better put it on your body so you won't be ashy, homeboy, because it ain't happening over here. What we see, like Elder Kirk said this before, and I said we have to stop respecting people that are out to get us. We have to stop respecting con artists. The same thing I was saying about the politicians. The same thing I say about people and leaders and pastors in churches. We are sitting here respecting them. That's why their heads are in the air, because I have people under me and my pride is extra. So you will respect me. When you come to me, you better have a little arch in your back, because you're not respecting. See, that's something else. They're saying, oh, they're respecting the anointing of God in me. No. You sitting there with the big head talking about they respecting me. I need you to keep your eyes open, people. Facial expressions tell everything. You know who's humble, and you know who has the big head. And people will come to them humble, and their egos and prides, because I said it and I say it, and they're not going to be not now. One of them pastors going to be bad enough to come at Elder Kirk. Pride and ego are the number one things to jump up on a pastor. They have to work on staying humble. It's not easy as 1, 2, 3. Because you got too many people, like I said, they make you God. But you'll say, I'm not your God. But for everything that they need, you supply. We have to get away from the tradition that the church is teaching and get back to the personal one-on-one relationship with God. We need to get back to the personal relationship with God. Now, I need to say this because Elder Kirk just heard this. You must understand that just because you left a ministry does not mean that you have fully and totally let what they taught go. I'm going on 3 years not sitting in the church. Okay? So more than likely, all that still has to come out. Because I'm telling you, when I go back in, I'm going, oh, hey, okay, here we go. Get your money out your pocket. It's in this order. It's in that order. I was in my forklift. Y'all know how I am when I'm in my forklift. And God showed me I was speaking somewhere. I was supposed to speak somewhere. And I was singing Fred Hammond, Please Don't Pass Me By. And there was so much guilt. There was so much like of them beating themselves and so much despair that we opened the altar as I was singing. And when we opened the altar, that was it. That was it. God did it. And there was some pastors upset about it because I didn't preach. So I had to correct them and say, that's the problem. You thinking that your preaching is saving those people. And that's not the way God meant it to be. You have to study your word. God is supposed to do this, y'all. Stop listening to, you need a man, you need a man, you need a man, you need a man, you need a man. If I say that to you enough for so many years, guess what? The only thing you know is you're going to need a man. That's why we have so many followers and not enough leaders. Because you need a man, you need a man, you need a man, you need a man. I need God. He's not going to mess up. This man right here going to mess up. And that man right there is going to mess up. And that woman over there is going to mess up. But God ain't going to mess up. Everybody, thank you for joining Elder Kirk on today. I pray to God that as we walk this out slowly, that this breaks the chains. That's what we're going to work on. We're going to work on breaking the chains of the bondage that the church has put on you for so many years. And we're going to have to get away from. Come on now. Because guess what? They're going to say till they die, I was right. And the Pharisees thought that they were right too. Because after Jesus was gone, do you think they changed? Oh no. Come on now. Oh. Let Elder Kirk get on out of here. Oh, they didn't change. We gonna get rid of them. Let's keep going. We're gonna keep washing them pots. Keep washing them cups. Keep your hands clean. Come on now. Come on now. Everybody, thank you for joining Elder Kirk on today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. We got 2 minutes. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you, everybody. God bless you. I am so happy that you joined me on today. You're pulling on Elder Kirk. And that's what it's about. Because they are questions. Hit me up on my Facebook with any questions. It's not just about, I'm trying to get my homeboy, he's a conscious brother. I'm trying to get him to get on here with me or even to start his own. It's time. Things are changing, y'all. Things are changing. Things are changing. And we're going to have to start changing with them. So, for everybody who has joined me, remember, expect them to be human first. Because when you expect them to be human first, you're less likely to be hurt. And remember, God's not going to tell man everything. Because if he tells man everything, then you won't need God. God bless you.